Mockingbird is now the most successful American play in Broadway history. Richard Thomas is Atticus Finch in Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird.
Coming to the Holt Center December 1st through 3rd. Tickets at holtcenter.org.
How can Red Pocket Mobile offer unlimited talk, text, and data plans for $10 a month? They don't waste money on celebrity endorsements. I've never starred in anything or scored a touchdown. But here I am. Save $600 on Red Pocket Mobile. How did I do?
Great take.
Saving money doesn't have to be hard. Start at redpocketmobile.com.
Hey guys. So I just got back and I was planning on going back to my no-lifing it. Think we're gonna get into a little bit of ocean fishing to kick things off. If I do run any dungeons, they're going to be unsynced, so I'll show you all how to do that. The main reason is that I've been drinking. As a result, there's no guarantee that I'll be able to stay out of the AoEs. My child, the furry one, is being incorrigible because she has not had dad for the last 3 hours, and in some ways she's kind of like a dog when it comes to that. So, the fur baby is being a spoiled brat. But if I do that to her, she gets up and gets down because she's had her fill of pets that quickly. It's not that she doesn't like it, she'll come back for more later, and there's no claws involved in what you just saw. She's just always been skittish, and that's her idea of affection. But we're gonna turn that down a little bit. Once I get into game, I'll switch it back to this nice lo-fi that I've got playing. Again, this is through @LoFiGeek. I'm putting the YouTube thingy for them in the chat so that anybody who's interested can hear the mute or can actually pick them up. By all means, please remember to like, share, subscribe, all the good things. If you liked this and you want to see more of this kind of content, that lets us know what's popular, what's not. I'll probably get into some more farming and things of that nature too, but for right now I'm going to kill this nice lo-fi sound at least. Come over here, get us logged in because I did keep grinding out a little bit more after earlier. Ooh, the server's kind of dead right now. It's a good thing. It means we'll possibly get in faster. And I still walked home with like a good 2/3 of a beer, so I'm gonna finish drinking that while we're hanging out. Not gonna plug the beer because not sponsored and all that good stuff. But I'll at least put it into my cup from that has the label Pudgy gave me on it. It's a new one. It used to say John the Wise. Now it says John of Ark, A-R-K, like Ark Survival Evolved, which is just kind of cool because it is one of those games that I really do like. And I'm really loving having a nice curved screen because I can have all of this in front of me and the chat not really obstructing my field of view. Spot, so there's that. But we're gonna go la da dee. Oops, I forgot. It's a foggy morning in Limsa, so that's kind of cool. Maybe something sold? I can't tell. I have a lot of things up for sale. Maybe in here. Gil earned, so let's see what's sold. Oh, nice. So, a horn armalay I made earlier, I looked at the local prices and I priced it at 9,500 because, or at 10K because screw people's prices, man. Like, I might do some main story questing tonight, but unless they let me single through, the probability of my lack of sobriety allowing me to actually, like, get into anything overly major is non-existent. not gonna get into any like heavy duty dungeons and shit like that. Okay, so wait, I forgot to check that. I'm not worried about the bait and everything because I'll just pull up Lulu's tools and use what it tells me to. I'll catch spectrals or I won't. I just haven't triggered anything lately, which is kind of depressing. The reason I use a bait guide is because it increases the chance of you catching spectral fish, and it really is just a lottery on who's going to win what. Okay, so how much money do I have now? 2670, 2,600, 267, and 266,000. That's actually not bad. And we've got how many of those scripts right now? 2,195. Okay, so. And please tell me you're paying attention to this, because this is how I've been making the majority of my gil. This is why I like deep sea fishing. It's not the fish. The fish are great, but the white gatherer scripts that you can get in 900 to 1,000 for 20 minutes of playing a cool little mini game, that'll also give you water crystals and a little bit of gil if you don't just sell the fish outright for gil. But if you go in here and you go to here, wrong one. Told you guys my aim's off. I'm a little bit inebriated. And you get these patinosaurs. They're 40 scripts a piece. So I can get 54 of them right now. Now, I've got time to show you guys how I've been doing this. We're gonna go up here. La-da-dee. We've got time. I'll just grab out my cell phone and Google FFXIV Ocean Fishing Bait Guide Lulu, and it'll pull me up to Pillow Tools or whatever the hell that site's called. So, we're gonna go PETEI is the only thing that has that name. 5,000 they sell. $15K is ridiculous. I sell mine for $5K, same as that one girl was. So we're gonna go sell items in inventory and market. Go over to here, put up for sale. For 5,000. I'm not going to undercut her. I'm the one that set that price. It's a larger quantity, so the probability of it selling to a higher level player is higher. The fact that they're all being sold at the lowest bottom line price, which comes out to, since these are half hours, me selling them at 5,000 a piece comes out to about 500,000 gil an hour if I was just gonna constantly bank it only on this particular activity, which is not sneezable in any way, shape, or form. Okay, I need all that stuff. I need all that stuff. Oh yeah, I needed to check something. What crystals am I low on? I am wicked low on wind shards again. Low on lightning shards, but nowhere near as bad as wind shards. Should probably get some ice shards. Yeah, guys, I'm boring. This is the kind of stuff I do when I've been drinking. I mean, I know why I'm single. I'm cool with it. I have mental health issues, we won't get into that. They caused me a lot of problems in relationships, though. I'll leave it at that. My phone is all the way over there. Excuse me. Alright. So, as I said, and it's actually... Let's see here. On my way home, I realized, because I normally cut Peter's hair on Thursdays, and that's where I went. Okay, I hope he doesn't get mad at me because he is a subscriber for this. But I told him I realized that it's Thanksgiving on Thursday, and I normally cut his hair on Thursdays, trim it up where we hang out. That's like a scheduled, I set time aside for my homeboy before I come stream and hang out with you guys. Like between I cast Wish and if I decide to play a video game that night and stream it, I hang out with my friend Peter. That is scheduled time in my universe that I use wholeheartedly as a set social interaction that is mutable when necessary. But swing by later that evening that day anyway for some foisting of hedonistic Celtic communion sacraments purposes I'd be coming over for to do anyway. Yeah, he comes over to hang out and we drink and have a good time together every Thursday night. Just because, you know, it's a healthy thing to have friends like that. It really is. He's decided that the gods have decreed that it is necessary that we foist some hedonistic revelry and communion for Thanksgiving and give our thanks because the gods would be mad at us if we didn't. I'm disinclined to agree with or to disagree with him. So I suppose that means that Thursday evening you all will get me after Peter and I are done hanging out. If I am in a condition where I can still operate a computer beyond clicking on YouTube. At which point I'll go pick up on Zeppla HQ, Mistech, which is one of my absolute favorite places for when I don't want to look like an absolute idiot going through a new dungeon or I've forgotten a... Okay, guys, just to be clear. I do not have them all unlocked. But you can see my screen. There are more dungeons than this. Okay? This is just what I have unlocked so far. This woman has gone through, yes, a female player, because that's right, there are female players in Final Fantasy. A lot of them, actually. Two of my favorites are Mistech, because she gives great walkthroughs on how to deal with the bosses in any dungeon and what it's going through, as well as the trials, raids, and all of it. She is absolutely about it. Her voice is easy to listen to. She doesn't sound condescending. She gives you a basic on it and gives you a rundown that doesn't make you feel like she's talking to an idiot, but like she feels like she's talking to somebody competent. Hands down, one of my favorite people to go to when I need to figure out a dungeon that I've forgotten about. And Zeppla HQ, well, first of all, I'm a bunny. Okay? I'm a bunny boy. It's just how it is. At the end of the day, if I could reincarnate and end up as this guy right here, I could probably live out the rest of eternity quite happily. Not just because he's got all those skills and cool shit, but because, to be perfectly honest, I'd be stuck in one of my favorite MMO worlds of all time. And I've played in multiple MMOs. I've played Black Desert. I've played World of Warcraft. I've played ESO. I still have an account on ESO because I own the game, so it's free to play unless I want to subscribe. And I don't need to subscribe because I own a merchant and that can show up wherever I am. So if I get backpack logged, I just sell shit. I'll always find more. But the point is that I've seen a lot of games. The one that has a story, a aesthetic even, that fits my ideal for a fantasy world personally, and this may not be the same for you all, is this one. But anyway, I check in with Zepla for news on what's going on because she is phenomenal at keeping up with all of that stuff. I've used Mistech when I need to get through things, and Lulu's Tools is what I'd recommend for fishing because it's what's most commonly used around here anymore, at least on this server. There's also another one through Gaming Insider or something like that that works really well. The catch is that if everybody isn't using the same bait, it doesn't matter which bait guide you're using, you're not going to have the same luck. That's just how it is. Now, with all that being said, let's see here. I can honestly say that this is a game that is everything I wanted Final Fantasy XI to be. And now they've added things like where I can view somebody's adventurer plate if they have one. Okay, that is a badass adventurer plate. I mean, to give you guys an idea, I did screw with mine while you were around. This is my adventurer plate for my character. We're gonna keep me safe as a bard. My entire plate has been customized. I did it myself. I am going, most of the time he has a white rabbit and a blue waistcoat. It's the holiday season, so we're going red and green for the first part of it, and then on December 21st, when the Yuletide hits in full swing, this will be turning into whites and ice blues and metallic sky blues, and more of a winter motif. Okay, so time for my Google search. Oh look, it's the top thing in my commonly searched because I'm a nerd and I've been no-lifing this shit for a few days. It's on Pillowification. It's FFXIV pf-n.co is Lulu's Tools. We're gonna take the indigo route because it'll fill up faster. So it'll be ragworm. Rag, plump, crow rag. Okay, cool. So, we need ragworm to start this one. We've got 2 minutes, so. Blood brine C. Rag, crow. Yep. I love my little present carrying Yeti from last year's Christmas event. That was the last time I played, guys. It was like year before last's Christmas time. I'd been away from the game for that long. I don't know why I'm back to being a sprout. I'd been gone for over a year. Makes perfect sense to me, man. I mean, you're right. The gods would be more than happy with us celebrating and hoisting to revelry for being a thankful harvest. As you all can see, my verbal ability is lacking because I was just hanging out with Peter. And I wasn't planning on getting drunk, but I did. It's okay, I'm over 21. I like twice that. Yep, that's right. I'm 42. This is much more believable right now because it's November and No Shave November. This could take a minute. No adventurer plate. Shame on you, little Lalafell. I like the adventurer plates. They're fucking badass. Okay. That's cool. Come on, Cletus, you're gonna catch a second boat, but you're gonna catch a boat. Oh. Drag for spectral here. We'll turn on our light because why not? Okay, so we're fishing for crabs. I only need 13 crabs though. This is Intoxicated Drunken Games. Bloody ladies, cameos, no, I want crabs. Of all the times in my life that I want to catch crabs. Other than like at the shoreline. I've caught 4 ladies cameos in a row. I'm gonna check just to make sure I'm not going crazy. Nope, it's ragworm. Because there's the metallic boxfish. Finally, something other than a crab. Or cameo, excuse me, not a crab. Hi, Furball. Stay out of my beer. She will. crabs. This boat may be a flop. Well, that's a little better. At least it's 82 points. There can't be any more ladies cameos in this fishing hole. Caught like 6 of them. It's got the numbers right there. Perfect. I got 3 crabs. At least those are worth 3 stars. Oh wow, a large ladies cameo. Jesus fuck. And somebody left my party. Wow, they rage quit a mini game. Maybe it's time to grow up, bro. I'm going to triple hook this last one on a hope and a prayer that it's something worthwhile. ragworm again. This looks like I'm doing something stupid, but I'm trying to make sure I get something. Switch to bumpworms. It was worth it. Whatever I snag, I'm catching a bunch of them. Nope. Probably a crab. No, I'm not even that lucky. So after we get out of this, I'm going to switch it back over to the Lo-Fi Geek music. Right now it's just the in-game sounds. What I'll end up doing is just dropping out the actual lights. Hoping for blood polish crabs because they're worth a lot. Minute of big stuff. Gull storm, large size fish. Yay, crab. Oh shit, I should have fucking... Valid crab? Nope, true scad. It's like a cat, only with an S. I don't know. hate crabs. If I at least get the crab one done, the rest of it's gonna be kind of rough. But as you guys can see, I've been catching scat like crazy. Got like 6 of them so far. It's actually getting annoying. That's 7. It's like, how many scad can you catch? A scad trace of them? Star of the Destroyer. Star Wars reference? I'm more of a Trekkie, honestly, but still. I'm also a bun at the end of the day, so I can't say too much. It's like my rights to complain about people's mentalities stopped the second I put on a bunny suit and enjoyed it. Bastards. So this boat is definitely cursed, guys. When a boat's cursed, you have one option. Get as many quests done as you can and as many points as you can. So, I did kind of shitty and didn't get any of the crabs I needed to. I needed to be able to catch that thallic crab. The exterminator would have been the only option here. Probably could have stuck to ragworms and caught oculars and exterminators, but no, I was trying to figure out the big one. Because I'm a drunken dumbass. Well, either way, I'm going to make loot off of it. The frog head. I have very big problems taking anybody in a giant plushy helmet seriously. It's a personal thing. Nothing against them. Just... wow, 609. Divided by 40... it's still not a bad haul. $15, so not really worth much, but... now here's where it comes to the every bit it helps crew. keep in mind I was very broke before this. Because I try not to pull money off of my... Okay, so... I'm actually going to come up here and I'm going to buy money. Yes, buy money. I'm going to level something up. So, I'm going to give myself 50,000 gil. God, I wish I had a bank account like this in the really real world. A lot of people would be better off besides me. And then we're going to go over here to the market board, because I can equip it. And I need a Machinist's weapon. At level 33. Battlecraft supplier. We'll say 30 to 39. Who makes these? Blacksmiths. Okay, so now we're a Machinist. Alright, so while we're hanging out, before we go fuck around and level up Machinist, because I want something to do that's just going to be random. And I need to be able to get to level 30, so the way I'm going to do that is really simple. Guild Hests. These are easy and give bonus experience. 10 minutes, screw that. Okay, let's see. First of all, I need a hat. Skull eye patch, 30. Leather worker. It's a level 33. Okay, so character. Skull eye patch, here we go. Dew thread, hippogriff sinew, and toad leather. Illumin. That's what I thought. That stuff's actually kind of expensive. Okay, Dancer is more fun, guys. And I can do this with Dancer. Go up here to Duty Finder. Go to Unrestricted. Just by clicking that and telling it not to level sync, nothing yields experience, okay? That being said, the Aram Veil, for example, this is solo. I am the only person involved. This is going to be terrible, but you all will see where all of the treasure chests are, because nobody's here to rush me. Not that they have to. I'm a level 61. Now, why would I kill everything, you may ask? Well, because it's a dungeon and I should. Alright, so with this one, the mechanic is really simple. Normally you would wait until when you're synced, you'll wait until you get 2 to 3 stacks on that idiot's bullshit. I'm a high enough level, it's not going to be an issue. Case in point. But just to be on the safe side, these fruits, you'll want to like spread out across the dungeon if you're in a party. And your tank should pull that thing away while everybody else does their best to survive. There are spinel earrings, arm gauntlets. Okay, so we're gonna go. Okay, and all of them are dead. Treasure coffer with a Marlboro seedling in it. I already have that minion. Always make sure to grab all the treasure coffers when you're doing this. Mossy Horn, Ironclads. Anything on this side? Nope. What's boss number 2? One-eyed moron. Yeah, see, this is actually low enough level. I shouldn't be doing this. It's kind of just cruelty to animals at this point. Shiv. Yeah, guys, I wasn't joking. It's just kind of an ass whooping. I'm out. So that's the way we came from. I got turned around. Told y'all I've been drinking. This is why I'm not running this with people. Well, to be fair, Yoshi P does it all the time, so... I'm also not the game's producer, so I probably don't know it anywhere near as well as he does. So we're gonna 3 our way through this. Bloody murder. What? Oh, nice. It's a level 47 Machinist's weapon. Try on. I want to see what this thing looks like. It's just a really pretty, simple, ornate design. Cool. Alright, so... Now, same as before with that first monster, only with far more mutant fruits. And a much bigger piece of fuckery is this boss. It's the same basic principle. You stay out of its way, you stay up to the mutant fruit, wait until you have 3 stacks before you do anything. I'm unsynced. So he'll be lucky to get 2 stacks on me. Like I said, he didn't even get 1 stack. But I just cleared that entire dungeon at level 60 in under 10 minutes. Why would I do this? Recreational purposes. Yeah, I ended up with 2 burrs. You eat the Marlboro fruit, they go away. Now if we go into our inventory, we have the cannabis stilettos, excuse me, which they're just cool because they've got that nice groove pattern to them. They're a very simple looking knife. No glowiness, but a cool effect. Ooh, we got a Marlboro card, but I already own a Marlboro card. Market prohibited, market prohibited. Market prohibited. Mine are obviously better. Those are not dyeable, so that's gonna go away. Five earth shards and a circle of raptor leather. So, the smart thing to do at this point is to go to the Black Shroud, go to New Britannia, turn those in, and roll myself a infused joint. It's coming up on 11 o'clock. I already did my bow. Yeah, it's joint o'clock. Kermit the Frog here. I've got to stop talking like that goblin when I'm congested. Okay, so I'm gonna switch out to Bard for a minute because it's my main class. And I'll be honest, guys. I thought I was all Halloween-y, but she takes the cake. Like, for real? I want to see her play. Okay, that's adorable. She's into making guild, casual play, treasure hunts, raids, trials. Okay. Finished my beer from Peter's. So I'm almost to being a completely responsible non-alcohol abusing, because if I let the flies get to it, that would be abuse, man. Like, I get that's not what most people mean by drug abuse, but that's what I mean by it, because To be perfectly honest, the chemicals in my life do not control. Pot is a painkiller, and I don't really do anything other than smoke pot and microdose mushrooms. And when I say microdose, if you are tripping off of what I ate, you have an allergy and should not touch them. Somebody yeeted a 7-Eleven Slurpee in chat at someone else. Oh, damn. Well, you all know that the White Rabbit's a stoner. And apparently festive. I mean, I'm trying to look all festive anyway. So why did I come here? Because I'm just fucking around and I've been drinking. And I love how Gardania looks. Like, I went hunter not based on, like, I used the archer class when I originally built this character, not based on what felt most like the job that I would want, because I normally tank main, guys. I really do. But in this particular case, for once, instead of going with what I normally do, which is tank main and just go with it, I went with the one that had the area I wanted to start in. See, when you're starting out, Gardania gets Conjurers, which turn into White Mages, Lancers, which turn into Dragoons, and Hunters, which turn into Bards. They don't really have a tank class here. Closest thing you get is a melee DPS, and Dragoons are pretty tanky, so it's not that far of a stretch. So, to me, I can agree with, like, Liz, who's a good way to test a game is by how its hunter class or its archer classes play out. Because a lot of times, tactical advantage, terrain advantage, high ground, those things don't get factored in when game designers build a ranged DPS, physical DPS. Because with magical DPS, they're gonna beat us hands down. I fell in love with the Bard class as an evolution of the Archer, because the way they've written it, it makes sense. Not to mention, come on, you're going to turn my computer into a synthesizer and let me torture people trying to play music in the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere? Yeah, let's go, I'm down. I don't do it as often as I used to, but there was a point at which I was actually getting applause from people in the middle of nowhere. I would literally stand out in the middle of, like, out by Blackbriar, or out by, like, Drybone, and play music on the side of the road. As a bard. Alright, so infused joint, rolled, and lit. Okay, let's see here. Alright, so we're gonna check Goldmaker. Mithril chokers are gonna take toad leather. I can get toad leather, that's easy. Easiest place to get toad leather is Morgana, if I remember right. So we're gonna go others. No, not no friend. More down. There we go. I'm going to get Gigantone skins. Ugh. That one is not easy to say in English. I hope that the Japanese version of it is far simpler for their sakes. So... right, these big fat boys down here that I can totally run these nicks. Drop Gigatone skins. Bingo. They make my run a lot faster when they do that. My little furry monster is being herself all over the place. Alright, so... oh, there's an F down here. Well, we can't have that. I mean... I'm supposed to be murderous. Okay. So now we're gonna go character. Fisher. Baits. Yeah, that's right. This just turned into a fishing trip. Ha ha ha. Gotcha. We're just gonna use a versatile lure because who cares? Yep, we're fishing right through the big ugly guy. Oh, this was undiscovered. That's good. And that's a moochable fish? Let's see what it mooches. A monkey, okay. reached that, but... no. Let's see, I'm going to... There's always somebody raiding Alexander. Alright, guys. And, yeah, I can totally do this raid. With my dancer and be fine. No, we're not. But I think I actually am going to go have myself a smoke before I do that. So that being the case, we're going to take this price, something I said I'd do a while ago. In sound, we are going to drop the background music down. And we're going to give those good folks at Lo-Fi Geek some playtime. Because I'm not going to lie, I really do like their sound, and apparently they're writing it all themselves, and I'm good with giving them playtime. They're not subscribers of ours, but I like their music. It's really good to just chill to. It's kind of what I just vibe out to most of the time. And the fact that Final Fantasy gives me the option to drop their background music out and add something in it's what I would prefer is yet again one of those things that makes it a game that stands out to me. Also, it doesn't eat anywhere near the memory that a large number of other games do. I mean, it's standardly written at 720p. You'll get 56 pixel fruits in places. I can totally show you guys. It's fucking hilarious. Beautifully rendered game, glorious effects, all of that, but when you get up and close on some things, they didn't render everything at 4K because if they had done that, it would break your computers. Was their exact basis behind it. So, I'm completely cool with this particular amount of detail. Okay, so he's kind of standing like a diva right now. That's not better. Oh, darling, why don't you ever tell me what the hell you're up to? Okay, we're just gonna stick with that because it's funny to make voices about. Don't judge me. Please, actually go ahead and judge me. I really don't give that much of a shit. Either way, I'm having fun and that's what matters. Oh, cool, and we can see my little Yeti. Anyway, I will be back in a few. Enjoy the slideshow. I did add a couple of the ones I've taken recently, so they'll be in there somewhere. And I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, I'm somewhat back. I'll probably get up in a minute to get more to drink. Mainly liquor, or not liquor, water, excuse me. Okay, child. It is not bedtime yet, or even close. I gave you your dinner already. You have water, you have food, and I will change your water again before bed. Yes, she is such a tortured, spoiled brat. Okay, so actually what I really should be doing if I'm going to be a responsible gamer and stick to my grind is I need to go find a buttload of wind shards. So we're gonna go character, switch out, what's my botanist level at? Much lower. So we're gonna gonna stick to botanist for right now. It's 84, not 90. Put him back in defensive mode. It's either this or I go drunk driving, but what I'm gonna do, gathering, level 1s. You can catch wind shards from everything. But we're gonna go this route. My cat is a spoiled child. Her main complaint is actually that Dad's been home, he's loved on her. He went and started streaming. But oh, this is a glorified clusterfuck. I hadn't readjusted this yet. So we're gonna do that for right now. There's something that says it's overly harvestable up here. It's a bush. Kidragora. Well, we're totally taking that. Grows into trillium plants. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna go to that. That goes there. We'll go hunting boar hide in here at some point if we get bored. But I really do need a buttload of wind shards, and versus going to that one spot and mining them, we're gonna pull them out of trees this time. Gathering attempts, integrity +2. as you guys are well aware,
Grandpa?
I've got no problem no-lifing this. Just because I actually don't mind just enjoying the scenery. Okay, we're gonna wait on that one, because I can make it produce a buku. And we need a buttload. A metric fuck ton would be awesome. Yes, that's right, a metric fuck ton, not an imperial fuck ton. Metric system's so much better. So while that's warming up and doing its thing, I'm going to warm up the torch and the nectar collector, and I'm going to do my thing. Oh yeah, the other real advantage to going through those dungeons unsynced like I was, is that the gear that you don't need that you find in it, you can do this awesome thing with called turn it into your basically your grand company. Well, no, basically you turn it into your grand company, and what they do is they'll give you your certificates for it, and it's a really good way to make a buttload of certificates relatively quickly. So I'm sure we'll all agree is a great thing. There's no time limit, so if you're willing to wait out the timers on some of your stuff, you can do that. But keep in mind, until you start swinging that axe, you won't gain more. But 33, 7, 18, 15 is not bad. Oh, hello. I need those. "32 silkworm cocoons is actually not bad. Level 72 longbow uses that. Shop selling price is 40k. was effective. So those 2 minions that I found in the dungeon, I just randomly gave to somebody. Oh look, wind shards. Okay, I'm just curious. Fairy doors. High potions. And all kinds of foods. I'm of a mind to grab food. Well, not actually, but y'all get what I mean. Well, it is actually getting towards the late hours. It's obvious that I'm just kind of screwing around while I'm doing this. I'm not actively trying to do anything other than enjoy myself and be irritated every time that a commercial comes on. Ah, yes. If we can get 500 subscribers, the first thing that I would be spending money on for the company would be making it so that y'all never had to hear that happen again, because I'd pay for us to have no commercials. On a yearly subscription. Granted, that would be like handing back the money to the people who gave it to me, but I don't care. I miss being able to harvest high quality items. Because I was down for grinding out high quality ingredients and making sure that my ranking was high enough. It did give higher level players an unfair advantage in these low level areas though. Because Gatherer's Boon used to give us, well, more. Just more. Okay, they named it a gill bun. It has like 6 different recipes attached to it, including a nice piece of furniture. Alright guys, so I apologize. Well, welcome to here. I mean, I'm just out, like, half drunkenly gathering and was actually about to shut down the stream for the evening because it's midnight where I am, and it's just time to take a break from it. But please, by all means, feel free to join us anytime you'd like. I mean, I'm always down to hang out. If I'm live, that's kind of why I'm here. As things currently stand, though, I am going to actually go ahead and log myself out. Yes, in the middle of a field. I mean, I do a little bit of everything. I'm not really rushing anything. But that's just who I am. I'd rather just have a game, enjoy it, and completely revel in everything that it is at my own pace. But anyway, guys, it's almost 11:30 at night. I am tired. I have to force myself to stay awake, and I cannot do that mining and gathering, and I should not run a dungeon in my current conditions, so I'm going to end this and go find some anime to watch and chill out, spoil my cat some, and I will probably catch you guys tomorrow if I don't have a shift at work. Here's fingers crossed, paychecks are nice. Either way, thank you for stopping in. Doom Knight, it's nice to see, well, Doom Knight 100,000, excuse me. It's nice to see new faces on our channel. We do actually appreciate it. As I said in the chat, we started off doing TTRPG stuff and are going to continue with that being our primary focus, but we're also hardcore gamers because honestly, at least in my case as a dungeon master, I pull a lot of inspiration from games. There's no such thing as an original storyline anymore. We have all been recycling the same basic 3 plot lines since the dawn of time. So it's just a question of how you tell the story. Either way, thank you all. I'm babbling, and have a good night.